Right, welcome back to another game and happy Christmas. I am gonna play the Petrov, and I was playing. We had like a club championship pre-Christmas, and someone played the Petrov against me, and they beat me, and I was like, oh, I played the Petrov before. I'm gonna try and play that again. So, yep, one game in a blitz club tournament pre-Christmas, and I'm like, oh, I'll start playing this again, and let's see what we get. I can't really remember much of the lines. I have made a Petrov course. Is that the right word? We go here. 4 knights. I can't quite remember what the move was against 4 knights. Yeah, I can't quite remember. But let's we'll go with this. It should be reasonably steady, shouldn't it? So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good. Oh, maybe this was the move. I hope everyone's had a nice Christmas. We're in that kind of weird stage now, aren't we? Of what day is it? What are we doing? It's not quite the new year. So let's play some chess. Let's try and relearn our Petrov. Surely that's what everyone's thinking. Okay, interesting. So I am the owner of a bishop pair, which I quite like. I'm the owner of a semi-open b file, which I quite like. I don't think my bishop wants to come this way, because to do that I have to play g6, which blocks my light squared bishop in. So I think bishop wants to come this way, therefore. And I don't think white has an awful lot in this position. What are they going to try and target? There's nothing really here. I think I just want to try and create some pressure over this side of the board. I've really got the pawn breaks with d5. Wow, that's exotic. What is that? But there's some ideas of this now coming in the future. What is this? Rook e3. This is some kind of mental theory. You like playing this and like sending your rook over here. But like I say, I think I've got this kind of idea. Probably play rook e8, maybe even bishop f8. Always feel like you're a grandmaster if you play like bishop f8. It's just that's the kind of thing that they do, isn't it? Or like knight e8. They're the kind of things that they do. Yeah, what's this? So here, let's just do a check. Does it work now? And if not, why not? So takes, threatening to go here. You can play rook takes. I kind of like this, just to put some pressure on here. Can you get away with this? So this. Takes here. This doesn't feel right. Like what's going on here? Well, it's purely to be able to take this back with the rook, is it? You can take there. Push. You take there. Okay, so this is coming next. So does this work? Do I take and play d5? So this is the journey the knight wants to go on. There's got to be some stuff here, isn't there? Maybe we can play knight d7 to defend the pawn. Let's just look at this one more time. So d5. Knight takes here was the issue, wasn't it? Queen here, goes back. Here, knight takes here, goes back, bishop here, pawn forward. Yeah, so knight d7 or rook e8. So, I mean, this is coming, isn't it? So this, maybe this. Or do I say to this take here? I'm going to go for that. I think, why not? Interesting, they take. Don't think that does much for me, does it? So let's take back here. And I wonder if there's some world where this starts becoming annoying for them. So I've got some pressure here. Maybe do I place like c6? Maybe I play h6 to stop your bishop from developing this way. Gives me this. So I've got e4. Takes there. I feel like c5 is probably the move. Let's go with c5. Maybe it was even d4, I don't know. Okay. Again, your rook feels really misplaced. This. I think here to get some lines on the knight. here. Takes. Yeah, you got free run away. Same issue, right? Maybe this is the idea. What do I use? Go d4. That comes in, I pick up the pawn. Does make this a bit soft, but I think having this rook in jail is going to be useful. Some ideas of this at some point in the game, or like landing a knight here. Which is not, I think it's like a 4 mover to get over there, like some kind of. Yeah, I feel like this is good for me, isn't it? Knight here. I'm quite happy if you take the bishop, I think, because bishops are going to be pretty useless in this game. Down to 9 minutes. I think we've got a good grip on the position. I've got loads of dogs with us for Christmas. I'll see if anyone wants to go for a walk. Okay, knight there. I'm fine losing it. No, don't want to do that because of this. Do want to kind of rook lift though. F6. Here to trade off bishops. No, I quite like it if you trade that, I'd be quite happy. I suppose rook can get here or something, can't it? Something silly like that. Yeah, takes, but then I. Maybe. Yeah, takes. I think I'll take with the queen. Yes, we had 4 dogs with us for Christmas. Currently still got 3. Four is a lot of dogs. I think in this position, knights are better than bishops. My dark square bishop doesn't have much promise in the game, but my knight does. His dark square bishop doesn't have much promise in the game. So this does give him more potential, right? That these squares by my king now become more weak. But I think, you know, I want to like drive my f pawn forward, maybe get a pawn up to like f4, have the position really clamped down. Then just need to defend this backwards e5 pawn, but he doesn't have a rook to do that so easily. Just really kill off this bishop, find some good squares for my pieces, win the game. So our opponent, 2189, joined 11 months ago, 141 blitz, 358 rapid, and 8 games a bullet. That's interesting. Maybe you can play this first, or maybe I'm not even. Is this even a threat? Like if I take, you go here, and I go here, and then your queen comes in, it can get pretty nasty, couldn't it? I suppose I've got rook here. Interesting. I suppose I go up, right, to maintain control of this. Takes, check back, takes, queen. I've got knight here at the end of the line or something, so I think this is fine. And then what knight going here, is it? Let's then attacks the e5 pawn. Could play f6. Okay. Oh, I see. So you've got this and this. Yeah. I see. That's annoying. That is annoying. Or would I rather go up? Oops, so here, check, here, takes, or here, takes, but then you get a bit stuck, don't you? After this, then you're in trouble. So this, or this. No, you can retreat this way. So here, here, you get there. I think this way. Do I think this way? I don't know. Or would I rather go at the exchange? Exchange or a pawn? Like this. what to play. So this runs into this. I might be tempted to go down the exchange, you know. And I think there'll be enough weakness. Let's is that how we want to do it though? Do we want to do it with f6? Really kills this bishop, doesn't it? But bishop here? Maybe that's the better way. Check. Let's go this way. I think we want to give up the exchange. It's a bit annoying though. This is fine, I can escape from there. I really want to play against this rook. Right here. There's also drop back potential then too. Or what if we just go here? Just I don't care. Check here. Go here and I don't care if you check me. Although it's not actually a pin, is it? Not a great position to be in. But I don't mind. I think this, yeah, like I say, this position has some counterplay being done in exchange. Like to get this out, you've got to blow up your kingside pawn structure, and then maybe having a bishop might be useful. I just want to get the queen probably a bit more involved, a bit more active. Like now that this is off as well, like these kind of squares become useful. Really good. My knight is going to be really key, and hopefully this becomes useful. Maybe the rook wants to go b6 and kind of defend horizontally. Okay, you go back. Anything like this, I can just block you away. Something like this maybe to play here. Still don't mind this rook b6 idea. And you probably want to develop around here. Try this plan. Maybe I could have gone here. Little probe. Maybe I still will and then play this. Yeah, I think that's a threat, isn't it? This attacking the pawn, and if you defend the pawn, then e4 comes, and then we launch our double attack. This partially works, but you can take. No, it does. Okay, it did. Also, the queen's really short on squares as well. Like if I can get this in and bishop here, your queen's trapped. So I think this is now promising. Yeah, I don't feel out of this at all being down an exchange. Yeah, so here if like takes, rook probably moves here. No, here. So yeah, this is my threat. Okay, you've done that so you can go here, but then I can play this. Here, let's just assume for argument's sake we get takes. Maybe we... Here, takes. Maybe you would take here, check. Then pick up there. Then you just up quite a load of pawns. What do I take here? Let's look at this again. So here, takes me. Do I take with a knight at all? Do I take this knight? Or do I play H3? I think it's got to be E4, but I'm a bit worried about this coming. Am I? No, you just push on again, and then that's fine. It's got to be this. Takes. Maybe I should have just taken an A2. So I'd love this, so that we can play this. But on takes, what are we doing on takes? Because takes, I'm worried about this. Yeah, so here if I take here, I'm worried about the sack. So do I go here? So here, I'm still down in exchange. I get the exchange back, but then, check, I've got this. Still probably still drop too many pawns. And apologies for the dog in the background. So he's up a pawn, he gets a second pawn. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the move. Maybe I should just take on like A2 or try to pick up here or something. Because after this it's quite difficult to break down. On this, I can maybe harass you around here and provide some defense to this pawn. Temporarily. Let's try this. Just a cheap trick. this. And then maybe we push. Not sure. Yeah, it's not great. So maybe we go after this. Maybe this will become a useful move. Attacking the pawn and the rook. Okay. I was just going to leave that, I think. And so I'll go with this plan now. Other option, if I want to play this, don't I, and have some access to here. I think this. Yeah. Yeah, let's give it a go. Winky dogs. I think it's probably their lunchtime. Well, this is okay. I mean, I might end up getting mated at some point, but you know. Yeah, so on this, is it better to go back there? And then always run the risk of the queen coming down this diagonal onto g7? Or is it better to move to the f file where I can be checked, but I'm not going to get mated? Maybe the f file is better. This, surely? You want like here? This off the rip? If I take, this comes down. Then here, am I getting mated? Yeah. Quite possibly. This and this. And this. That's quite annoying. We're here. This is not looking good. It was temporarily looking okay. Yeah, I think I should just play this, shouldn't I? Yeah, that made what it was better. this, then this. Yeah, I'm lucky at the moment that the queen covers this square, because check back and some stuff here is nasty. I suppose that, yeah, I have this square, don't I, still? So this. But then check here, check. So this. Totally missed that. Totally missed that. Trying a piece. This is not ideal. Just want to see if they forget that their queen's hanging. Oh, I felt like I had such a nice position, and then I did give away the exchange, but even then, maybe I should have. I went for the simplification. Maybe I should have just taken on a2. There was a couple of critical points then, wasn't there? Oh yeah, fine. You can just take that. Yeah, we'll play a little bit longer. I mean, there's not much hope, is there? My queen's offside now as well, so. I think protecting the rook's just useful, otherwise I think you'd be able to find something. Here. So here I'm going to run out this way. Yeah, it's not like a piece and a pawn, not ideal. Even if I win the piece back, it's not ideal. It's not quite mate, is it? Can't you go this way? Maybe I could have played e3. Yes. Yeah, something on this. We go this way. Bit risky. Oh, I don't have that square. Oops. You take that first, wouldn't you? To be uber correct. I mean, technically, as it stands, I'm up material now. Just got a rook and a queen and a pawn and probably mate hanging. Yeah, I think I pressed the resign button now. So what happened there? Knight d4 is most active. Now this felt favourable for me. Okay, had the right plan here. Nice. Nice. Okay, didn't like d4. Okay, g6. Okay, so it still says I'm looked at this briefly. Takes, and then what's the? I just play this position, do I? And this is apparently better for me, despite being down a pawn. Whereas this way, yeah. So this is kind of level. That wasn't the move. What was the c4? Why? Ah, to liberate the bishop. So what's this position? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 6. I'm just down a pawn, but I'll probably pick this one up, do I? Okay. Yeah, knight takes strongest. So I just, yeah, I did see this from a distance. And I presume there's nothing from here. I just, yeah, just get absolutely rolled. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.